Hello, dear students. Now we're going to see how to handle the GDP layer, the gross domestic product layer. Okay, the assignment sends you to a page. I think it's this page. Actually, it's based on a very nice paper from Kumu. And this paper, you can just download the whole data set. If you download it here, you will get a zip file, and don't forget to unzip your the file, and to then becomes a folder somewhere in your folder. The unzipped file is very important, not to load the zip version, but the unzipped version. I've already done this. I've already downloaded data set. So let's go back to QGIS. And then in your browser, you have to go to the location where you unzip your file, your data. So in my case, it's C, and then temp, and then this, and then acquired, doesn't matter. And this is the unzipped version. And the one that we're looking for is this one, GDP PPP 1990 all the way to 2015, 5 arc minutes version 2. Yeah. It's this there are several ones with the same name, but it's the one with the squares. This NC means the NCDF format. It is actually a cumbersome format. We'll discuss that in a second. For example, if I load this NC file, which is a raster, to my map, and nothing happens. What's going on? Where's my data? Well, I see that the data has been loaded to my layers list, but it also has a question mark. It says layer has no coordinate reference system set. Okay, it doesn't know where it is. Okay, let's see if we know where it is. Let's go zoom to layers. We zoom to this layer, and hold and behold, it loads properly, but the coordinates are different. So while we are on a EPSG 5070, it's loading in this location with these coordinates. And actually, I know these coordinates. If I go here in the middle of the map, I get a kind of a 0, an origin. So in Greenwich and the equator. And if you look here at the coordinates, if I go up, I go all the way up to plus 90. And if I'll go all the way to minus 90. And I can also go plus 180. Oh, sorry, minus 180 to plus 180. Yes, this is the degrees from the geographical projection coordinate system. Okay, I know this one is 4326. Maybe you didn't know it, but now you know. If I click here on my question mark, it says, hey, select a coordinate system, and I know it is WGS 84 4326. That's the one. Okay, and it disappears. Now I can actually go, if I well, I can, if I zoom to layer again, it will show me the whole layer. Hey, here we go. My California is already there, and the rest is probably coming. Now, like I said, this NC format is actually not very handy to work in QGIS, so I definitely recommend we transform this to tiff format, something easier. But as you can see now, with the new projection system, California is very well projected, and the rest of the world becomes a bit distorted. It's okay, we're only interested in California for now, but that's what happens when you try to show a data set from the whole world in a projection that is meant for just a small region. Okay, let's go into California, zoom to layer. Now, it fits very well, as you can see. Now, let's get rid of this NC format, and let's export it as a TIFF format. Now, this is important. NC format many times doesn't work with stuff that we want, like just reprojecting or clipping. So the first thing we'll do is then we're gonna change the format. So export, save as. Many different formats. I definitely recommend you use GeoTIFF, and as the file name, we're gonna call it GDP. GDP. Save. Yes, I've done this before. And already here in the export, I can decide what is the CRS I want. Oh, that's handy. I don't want it to be in these degrees system. I want it to be the same as my California. And if I look at my California, can I do this? Well, I can't go there now, but I know it's on 5070, so I'm going to choose that one. If it's not there in your drop down, you can just find it from here in this button. And I can even clip it already. So I can say which area do I want to export. I want to have everything, or do I want to just a certain layer, a different layer. Yeah, let's go with the different. Let's go with the map canvas extent. So everything that I see on the map, I want just to export that because you remember it was enough. And that's it. And here we go. Okay, done. So if I zoom out a little bit, I have here my. So I have California, the one I just clipped now. Yeah, this area over here, and it's now a TIFF format. And if I click here, I zoom. I look at the properties. And brilliant, it is 5070. That's great. The other thing I'd like to show you is that also in the properties symbology, now it thinks, oh, it has multiple bands. It must be a multi-blend color, RGB. No, it's not. It's a single band, pseudo color. And actually, oh, another clip doesn't have it anymore. Funny. But if I go here on the previous one, I can go to the properties and I can see here in the multi-band, I can see single band. And it says here band 1 is 1990 all the way till band 26, which is 2015. So I know that the first year 1990 is band 1 and the last year 2026 band 26. Okay. So let me go back to this one and I say properties. And then I want to see single band. And I know that 26 was 2015. Then I give it a groovy color ramp. I like this one. Turbo, because very low GDP will show as bluish, medium as green, and high GDP as reds. As I apply, okay, and we go this region. So now we have a much smaller raster, already in TIFF format, and already in the nice projection that we wanted. Everything by just exporting it. Oh, that's great news. Now we can actually clip it and do zonal statistics. If I type in clip raster, here we go, clip raster by mask layer. Then I want to clip my GDP. Notice the CRS is already 5070. My mask layer is then California, for example. Then I give it an output, save to a file, and I'm gonna call it GDP California. Save, and I say run, and it will cut it. Here we go, close. Now I have exactly the same, let me remove this one, exactly the GDP for just California. Okay, so this is how you handle this GDP data. I can again change the colors, multi-band to single band. Now, for example, I want to show just 1990. Say here, apply. Okay, and now you have. Now you should actually call it here 1998 also. Okay, if you do zonal statistics, anything, it should be fine because you have the same projection and in a TIFF format. Okay, good luck.